Hey everybody, hey everyone, hey everybody. Welcome to African Empire, where we create content that is affordable, quick and easy, and will definitely give you the clothes that you're looking for, the clothes that you deserve, the clothes that I know for real, that is for you and me. So, if you guys are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. Be sure to subscribe to not miss any of the future content. So, yes, on this one, we are going to be doing my diary session again and again and again. We're going to be talking about sisterhood. I'm going to give you guys my top 3 things I like about having sisterhood. I can't talk for brotherhood because I'm not a brother to anybody. Sorry, plus I can't be a brother. Yee. So guys, with that being said, let's get to it. So yeah guys, basically what I like about being a sister and sisterhood is that, ah man, what can I say? Oh, I'm at a phase of my life where my little sisters are teaching me so much. Like I'm learning so much from them. Like I feel like I'm in my learning era, you know. It's like eye-opening for me to just learn things from them, because all my life I've been thinking ukuthi ngimele ngibe a hero, ngibe ambassador of sisterhood, the best sister in the world, da, 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 da. And guys, can I tell you, both of my parents don't have a son to my knowledge. So I'm surrounded by a lot of girls, like females. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm not even like sober a firstborn girl child, because I've been exposed to so many females, like little ones, yeah, but sisters rather. So yeah, I have cousins, I have other brothers from my extended families, and I've got other brothers from my other parents, which is great. But today I just want us to talk about sisterhood specifically. So things that I like about sisterhood, guys, it's your basic moments, like sharing topics and things and lessons, and like for instance, my favorite session thing in life was when my sisters were grown now and I could talk to them about things like, for instance, hygiene, feminine hygiene, boyfriends, what are their types, what do they like, growth, how are they finding puberty, to allow them to grow in their own spaces, but also to give them an open mind to talk to me about anything, because I always had to plant the thing in my mind, at the end of the day, I'm their sister and they can literally be open to me with everything. And I'm also grateful with that mentality. I got it also from watching a lot of reality shows, like for instance the Kardashians, to learn on other aspects. You don't always have to be strict, especially when it comes to things like Ahmed growth and reaching certain stages in life where you can either learn from them or they learn from you, yabo. So it's been a very like nice, obviously not every day is nice, because it gets to a point whereby maybe you guys never heartbroken longer at the same time and you guys have to console each other, or I have to be the bigger sister as I am to console them, but lately I've been just in my little sister era. Like me Namanja, I feel like I'm their little sister, because all their lives have been a bigger sister. And of course, not all the siblings will find you appealing or want to be closer to you. I've got other siblings that I'm not so close with anymore, and it's okay. Like with time, I hope everything will grow into being what it used to be or what it has to be. I'm not pushy and pushy about anything, because there's some, being an elder sister, there was a time in my life where I almost got into depression, thinking, Wuti, I need to be this like one time rich sister to be close with all my siblings, because some of them were attracted to that, and really they will respect you if you have some things. And then I learned to, what, my true sisters, it's similar to friendships, it's similar to love, it's similar to everything. Now with my attitude towards everything, Wuti, if you're true to me, you like me as I am, with what I come with what I bring. Because Nami, even when I have those things that you praise, ngizokwazi ukuthatha serious, knowing ukuthi you knew me before even I was anything, yabo. But anyways, not to also be emotional about it, and not to bring any negative emotions to it. Ah man, I think sisterhood is very nice. And one thing I admire about sisterhood, especially for me, is that I don't feel my mom's absence so much, like in life. Like now that she's not here, like physically for me, I don't feel it most of the times as it would be before. And it gets better with time, for reals, for reals. I think life is like wine, gebela. Well, not for all of us, but let me talk about myself, since this is my diary session. Uguti, with me, it gets better with time, Gembela, to a point where now I'm just like, man, I'm just easy with everything. Uguti, you know what? Let it flow. Whatever, however it flows, it's not my business. But I'm just gonna let it flow, because at the end of the day, it's better that way. I don't get drained easily lately. I don't get to overthink a lot of things. I just let it flow, ngempela, because man, having siblings is such a blessing. Yabona, there's a time in life where you see, yo, if I didn't have siblings or sisters, what would I be? So, Jamie, I've been enjoying, I've been getting closer with my little sister and finding out a lot of things about her, from personality to characteristics to her strengths and weaknesses. And it's been so cute, like, ship, 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 ship. Because for her, there was a time where I had to go work. Most of the time, we didn't spend much together. And I think she also didn't feel like I knew her much. But at least Shema Safani, guys, God does things in his way. And yeah, I've got incredible siblings, man. All of them, like, I put them in one box. It's just, excuse me, excuse me, up to them at the end of the day, because I can't force things into perspective sometimes, but I always trust God, ukuthi he will align things the way they need to be in his own time. But yeah, three things that I enjoy about sisterhood. Number one would be the bonding sessions, like when it's time for bond now. It's so nice, and you learn so much, because I'm a very open-minded person. Like, I'm not a person who is very like close-minded. When I'm with 12-year-olds, I'm a 12-year-old. When I'm with 35-year-old, I believe I can transcend to whatever I'm surrounded by. So even lately, I've been a 20-year-old Jenkins enjoyer, because I'm understanding what I'm surrounded by, that energy. So yeah, it's very nice, and it's very blossomy. And also another thing about sisterhood is learning things, like, in phases. Ukabona, because all of us, we are in different phases in our lives. You are able to pick something from here, from here, from here, to help as well, for me to also be a full sister. Ngoba I can't be perfect, guys. Shame. I always even tell them, oh, guys, I understand I'm your bigger sister. Da, 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 da. You guys expecting me to be your hero. But sometimes even I don't know what to do. Sometimes even I can't figure it out. Even I will send you to God, because I'm also like, I've never experienced it. So yeah, It's one of those. And then the cries, oh my gosh. It goes also on the bonding sessions because all those emotions bring you guys closer. And I believe also that I have the most cutest siblings ever. Like, oh, all of them. Like, they are just cute in their own ways, different ways. And I don't think I get to tell them how much I love them every time, but I do. Shame, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. And for the fact that they respect and love me as well, it's a bonus because, knowing Uguti, your siblings love you back and respect you even when they don't have to, because sometimes I'm just like, oh guys, you guys can have boyfriends, and it's okay, like you don't have to act weird. I wish someone would tell me that when I was your age, because it's part of life. Like if I hide it from you or if I put it away from you, you guys are going to do it either way, but you're going to do it in the dark, and we all know what happens in the dark. You can't see properly. So yeah, it's good. It's difficult at times because um you have to understand moods, personalities, change of moods, and you have to adapt to, yeah, a lot of things. And I think it's healthier when you guys are open to each other. If you guys have sisters, whatever things you might go through, I think it's better when you guys open to each other, because that's when you will learn. You don't know what you're teaching the other person without you even noticing, without you being aware with you're teaching the other one something, so I mean, Ajay, I would say whatever sibling relationship you have, try and keep it neutral and keep it content and just be as authentic as you can with each other. Go back, and that will help in a sense yokuthi even when you guys are older, even when you guys are older, you'll always gravitate to what you know ukuthi can ground you. Yeah, what you know can ground you. If mina ground ukuthi your main ground is God, it will always work out, because whenever, even maybe let's say you have a conflict with this one, because those happen, like siblings, man, who doesn't know that? But if you guys are grounded, no, okay, in God, you guys can always go there and ask God for guidance and his perspective of how you guys should grow each other. Yeah, but it's more healthier. And yeah, I just wish them the best, and I just wish myself the best to be the best for them as well. Yeah, but I don't want to be the toxic sister, man. I just generally don't want to be a toxic person, human being to everyone. Even though I'm human, sometimes I can be unaware what I'm being that. But again, yeah, I will keep on trying my best to be the best to my siblings. However way they take it, it's up to them. They have choices. If they grow to wanting to be apart with me, God forbid, I would also take that, because now one day I'll be a mom of siblings and I don't want my kids to not have a relationship of what I've experienced. So yeah, guys, those are my top threes of the things that I like about sisterhood, bonding, understanding each other, experiencing each other in different phases. Yeah, that's it for this diary session. I hope you guys found something from that to say, Nguti, it's okay to experience each other in so many different ways, but nakona attach it to the root. Good. If you guys are rooted in the same thing, same beliefs, of course you guys are gonna be fine. If you guys come, all of you guys, from the same source, which is God, or Nazi, it's okay, you come from the same source.